One's health is often not just the work of our own hands, but also the blessings and directions given by the forces of the universe. To begin this fruitful day on a solemn note, I now call upon Gaman and team to lead us into prayer. Kindly take a prayerful posture. Joshua Fields Milburn once remarked that health is a vehicle and not a destination. If today's health camp could have been made possible, the driving force of a few cogs and engines is essential. Our dignitaries of the day are our chief guest, Dr. Yenepoya Abdullah Kuni, Chancellor of Yenepoya deemed to be University. Our guest of honor, Dr. M. Vijayakumar, Vice Chancellor of Yenepoya deemed to be University. The President of the day, Reverend Father Melvin Joseph Pinto S.J., the Rector of St. Aloysius Institutions, Reverend Dr. Praveen Martis S.J., the Principal of St. Aloysius College Autonomous, Dr. Charles V. Furtado, the Director of the Administrative Block, Mr. Sunil Kundar, President of Sacaa. I would like to also acknowledge the presence of Dr. Jalaluddin Akbar, the Head of the Department of Surgical Oncology at the Zuleika Yenepoya Institute of Oncology. To welcome joy into life is to admit that there is space vacant and that anyone can occupy time and space in meaningful rest. To undertake this task, I now invite the ever-joyful Director of the Admin Block, Dr. Charles V. Furtado, to deliver the welcome address.
Esteemed dignitaries on the days, of the days, ladies and gentlemen, I deem it a privilege to welcome you all to the free medical camp by the Yenepoya deemed to be University, organized by St. Aloysius College Autonomous and St. Aloysius College Alumni Association, or Sacaa. Being an English teacher, I have often told my students to avoid cliches like the plague. But today I would like to fall back upon a cliche that all of us are familiar with. Health is wealth. And I think it has a universal truth which will be there forever. Today, in order to help have a sound mind in a sound body, the Yenepoya deemed to be University has made available tests and checkup in a holistic and complete assessment. We will have general screening, dental checkup, dermatology, oncology, and ophthalmology. We are indeed blessed to have Reverend Father Melvin Pinto S.J., Rector, St. Aloysius College Institutions, as the president of this program. He is a leader who is an embodiment of philanthropy and social justice, and ensures that all the institutions in his sphere of influence inculcate this exceptional value. A very warm welcome to you, dear Father. All of us at St. Aloysius College are fortunate to have a principal who leads from the front in Reverend Dr. Praveen Martis S.J. He has been putting into place scores of proactive initiatives which build up the staff and students in his beloved college. Dear Father, I welcome you to this program. Coming to the chief guest of today's program, we are privileged to have with us a very distinguished personality, philanthropist, and a very great influencer in Dr. Yenepoya Abdullah Kuni, the respected Chancellor of Yenepoya deemed to be University, as the chief guest of this program. Sir, we are privileged to collaborate with your esteemed institution in such an important endeavor, which we are sure will go a long way in benefiting society at large. I would like to extend you a very cordial welcome. May I request our dear Rector, Dr. M. Vijayakumar, Vice Chancellor, Yenepoya deemed to be University, as our guest of honor this morning. I accord him a very affectionate welcome to St. Aloysius College. May I request our principal, Reverend Dr. Praveen Martis S.J., to accord him a green welcome. I would also like to acknowledge the presence of Dr. Jalaluddin Akbar, HOD, Surgical Oncology, Zuleika Institute of Oncology. A warm welcome to you, sir. Mr. Sunil Kundar, President Sacaa, has been a great friend of St. Aloysius College. He and his entire team have always extended their gracious support and cooperation to all our ventures here. We welcome him and all the members of the Sacaa to this program. I'm also happy to welcome the organizing team of Yenepoya deemed to be University for being here this morning and helping in the organization of this camp. I would also like to extend a welcome to the MJES team for their participation and support. I welcome all the directors, deans, heads of department, and all members of the faculty from both esteemed institutions. I especially welcome the entire Yenepoya team, which is here to conduct the blood donation camp. Thank you for your labor of love. I welcome all our dear students, friends from the media, and all well-wishers. It is a pleasure to welcome all of you to this program. I'm sure that this unique program will inspire us to take more meaningful steps towards making Mangaluru a healthier and happier place. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, and a meaningful welcome to you too. To dispel darkness is to push aside negativity and embrace reason and wisdom. To begin this medical camp on an auspicious note, I now request the dignitaries to light the lamp. An alumni is a beacon of institutional values and a stalwart championing that which a temple of education stands for. In Dr. Yenepoya Abdullah Kunni, St. Aloysius Institutions is privileged and honored to have a model citizen who has contributed immensely to the fields of education and healthcare. In addition to leading the effort for today's medical camp, he has demonstrated an empathy and support towards the very institute whose Jesuit values today mold his continued efforts. I am excited to invite Dr. Yenepoya Abdullah Kunni to speak to the gathering.
Esteemed dignitaries, respected Rector, St. Aloysius College, Reverend Father Melvin Pinto S.D., Principal, Reverend Dr. Praveen Martis S.J., Vice Chancellor of Yenepoya University, Dr. M. Vijay Kumar, President, St. Aloysius College Alumni Association, Mr. Sunil Kundar, all teaching and non-teaching staff of St. Aloysius College, friends from the media, ladies and gentlemen. A very good morning to all of you. It is indeed a great honor for me, especially as an alumnus of this esteemed institution, to be here today at the inauguration of this free medical camp and blood donation camp being organized in collaboration with Yenepoya deemed to be University. As Helen Keller wisely said, alone we can do so little, together we can do so much. This sentiment holds true today as we gathered in the unity and collaboration to prioritize health within our society. Together we can create a positive impact and ensure the well-being of every individual. We understand the importance of healthcare accessibility, and that is why we have brought together experts from various specialties of Yenepoya University to serve you today. We have made available services in ophthalmology, internal medicine, dermatology, oncology, and dentistry with doctors, PGs, and interns. We have also with a mobile health unit equipped with advanced diagnostic tool. In our fast-paced world, personal health often taken back seat. But today we want to bring about the change in the attitude. We urge you to actively engage with our media experts, medical experts. God Almighty said, whoever save a life, it is as though he had saved the lives of entire mankind. Inquire, learn, and take away valuable insight to better your health journey. Your well-being is our utmost priority. I cannot express enough the deep sense of gratitude I feel towards all selfless volunteers, doctors, nurses, and medical professionals. Your dedication and passion shine through today, showing the very best of what your medical fraternity has to offer. The commitment you have shown goes beyond words. I cannot express enough the deep sense of gratitude towards my alma mater, St. Aloysius College volunteers and doctors from Yenepoya University. I also want to thank N.G. Mohan for taking keen interest in this initiative. My thanks to our Vice Chancellor and Dr. Ashwini Shetty and our dynamic team. I also understand that the St. Aloysius students have arranged a blood donation drive, which is indeed a great service to the humanity and the need of the hour. I am grateful to them. To reiterate words of Mahatma Gandhi, it is health that is real wealth and not piece of gold or silver. Today's gathering underscores this belief. Let us continuously remember the value of our health and the strength of our community. And let this day mark the beginning of a collaboration journey towards holistic well-being for all. Thank you one and all. Jai Hind, Jai Karnataka.
Thank you, Dr. Kunni, for your words of support and encouragement. We are blessed today to have amongst us as our chief guest, Dr. M. Vijayakumar, Vice Chancellor of Yenepoya deemed to be University. A surgeon and a visionary educationist with over 3 decades of committed service, he displays a passion towards healthcare which is exemplary in our coastal hamlet. I invite you, sir, to share your message with the gathering.
Very good morning to all of you. Respected Presiding Officer of the program, Director of St. Aloysius, the Principal of St. Aloysius College, the Chief Guest of the program, my own Chancellor, Dr. Abdullah Kuni, the President and the members of the alumni of St. Aloysius, my own university team led by Dr. Ashwini Shetty, Dr. Jalaluddin Akbar, and the staff of St. Aloysius, ladies and gentlemen, At the outset, I'm thankful to all of you for inviting us to be a part of this program. As many people have told, if you are not part of the solution, you are the problem. So we are trying to solve at least one small issue, which is related to health. And in that endeavor, we are moving towards the NCD programs, which I will take a few minutes extra to explain what it is. Before that, it is my duty to introduce my university at least, because nobody spoke about my university. They are only introducing me as VC and Chancellor as Chancellor. The Yenepoya Deemed University, the first Deemed University of Coastal Karnataka. And we now have 10 constituent colleges, starting from dental, medical, pharmacy, Ayurveda, homeopathy, nursing, physiotherapy, allied health sciences, and recently we added arts sciences, commerce and management. We have about 10,000 students with us, spread over 5 campuses, and we are sitting in the NAC A plus grade in the second cycle, and we are in the NIRF ranking of within 100 for the past 4 consecutive years. This is about us. Coming to the Medical College Hospital, we have a 1,100 bedded hospital. We have got all the state-of-art facilities and mainly focusing on treating the poor and downtrodden. That's what the medical colleges are meant for. But the fact remains that we have got the state-of-art facilities, you name it, we have it. I belong to cancer stream and I have come from Cancer Institute, Bangalore, Kidwai Cancer Institute. I was the director and the Chancellor wanted me to join here and start the cancer center. Thanks to the support of Tata Trust, we have started a comprehensive cancer center with state-of-art facilities. You name it, we have it. And the most important thing is we are concentrating on taking care of the poor patients in the poor sector. 95% of my patients today belong to the below poverty line patients, for whom we are treating free of cost, getting some few thousands of rupees for each treatment from government, no doubt, including the robotic surgery, bone marrow transplant, and radioactive therapy, etc. We have got the state-of-art being done in our center and for the poor. Having said about our university and our facilities, I'll come to why we are here as far as the NCD program is concerned. If you look at 100 cancer patients coming today to the hospital anywhere in our country, only 12 of them come very early. This is what the ICMR data said. That means 88% of them come very late. This is number one. And number two, you look at most of the patients are women, and women patients, if you analyze them, if you look at 100 cancer patients coming to any hospital in India, 24 of them will be suffering from breast cancer, and 19 of them will be suffering from uterine cervical cancer, and 6 of them will be suffering from oral cancer. If you can calculate that, it comes to more than 50% of the load in India among women. This is Globocon data 2022. So we are concentrating on Well Women Clinic. That's what the board you would have seen. We don't want to call it as Women Disease Clinic. It is Well Women Clinic. That is why you're all here. I'm sure you all think that you're all well. And only these well women or well men are the people who have to undergo tests. When you already have a problem, then you are not well. You are ill. So this is Well Women Clinic, wherein we are actually taking care of your, not the symptoms, but even before the symptoms could set in, we try to catch them early so that we will be able to take care of it very well, and cure is a very high possibility, including cancer. Apart from cancer, we also concentrate on early detection of hypertension, that is BP, diabetic mellitus, anemia, and obesity. All this, we are doing it not only for you, for everybody. And when I came over here, I saw the advantage of the number of people who can help me, particularly through the organized setup like NSS. We started using that. We created awareness first, and seeing that we are creating awareness, Karnataka government came forward to help us to do that across the whole state, and we have just completed that project of creating awareness for the NSS program officers. Around 4,000 officers and program coordinators have been trained and done that. Before that, along with the Mangalore University, we trained 13,500 NSS program volunteers, apart from 135 program coordinators and officers. In addition to that, in district of Udupi, we did the same program thanks to the then DC Dr. Vishal R, to help us to do that at the grassroots level people. I am talking about who will go and meet the rural population. That is the Anganwadi and Asha workers. We did that, trained them, and having trained them, I wanted to study how well it is going on. That's where the Tata Trust chipped in, and they helped us to do the impact analysis in the Udupi district. From there, we took on, and from what we have been doing, and they saw, they came forward to establish a comprehensive cancer setup, which I said, which has got established about 15 months ago as Yenepoya Institute of Oncology, with what I said, all state-of-art facilities. And they donated one time and left, asking us to run the program, and we are doing it effectively. Seeing these things going on, the Rotary Club of Mangalore, along with Rotary International, wanted to help us to go to the rural, and hence the bus which you are seeing there, which is equipped with the state-of-art mammogram, colposcopy, etc. are inside, where we can take it to the rural without the help of even the electrical supply. We'll be able to do on our own in the rural population. The last but not the least would be, seeing this happening, Government of Karnataka requested us to do a project with the rural population of 5 districts of Karnataka, which we are doing. We have completed about 6,500 people have been screened in the remote rural, I would say hamlets, not even villages. They are hamlets. We go there and they refuse to come there. The tribal people refuse to believe the urban. They don't come to us, and so we reached them, and we have covered about 6,500. And day after tomorrow, the government has asked us to interact with them. Hopefully, we get to continue with the same project for that. And as an extension of this, see, all of you are coming here on your own voluntarily. I was told by the principal and the rector that 300 people have registered. But that's not the way it is in rural. We have to coax them, we have to go and request them, push them forward. And the community mobilization is an issue. That is where the government of Karnataka is helping us, and the district administration helps us to do so. This is what we have been doing. I thought it's the right time that you people should know what we are doing and why we are here. There is no intention of any commercial or financial issues here. Everything is done free. You are at free to go wherever you want to once you are detected. On the other hand, if you come to us, as we have done for the tribal people, where once they are detected, the tribal people, we are treating them totally free, and you are welcome to our facility if by any chance you get to know anything. Thank you very much for this opportunity. God bless.
Thank you, Dr. M. Vijayakumar, for your message of awareness. I'm also happy to share that a blood donation camp will be held in our campus at Arupe Block 804 today from 10:30 in the morning till 3 in the afternoon, which is open to all staff and students. To remain healthy, one must have a vision of care and nurturement. Our principal, Reverend Dr. Praveen Martis SJ, is a man with such a vision, and his attitude towards his staff, whom he cares for like family, can be seen in the organization of such an event. I request you, Father, to speak to the gathering.
Dr. Abdullah Kuni, the chief guest of today's program and illustrious alumnus of St. Aloysius Institutions, Reverend Father Melvin Joseph Pinto, the rector of St. Aloysius Institutions, Dr. N. Vijay Kumar, the Vice Chancellor of Yenepoya, deemed to be University, Mr. Sunil Kunda, the President of Sacaa, Dr. Charles Furtado, the Director of Admin Block, all the Sacaa executive members, my dear faculty members of Yenepoya, deemed to be University, and my dear staff and non-teaching faculty of St. Aloysius Institutions. It's a very special day for us today at St. Aloysius Institutions, as for the first time we are organizing a health camp, which is a free health camp organized in collaboration with Yenepoya deemed to be university. I would like to thank the Chancellor, Dr. Abdullah Kunni, for organizing it. When Mr. N.G. Mohan has taken rector and me to his place, and we were speaking about our institutions, how we can collaborate. Immediately he said, we are ready to collaborate, and this would be the first venture of collaborating, and that's how we have begun this wonderful venture in collaboration with Yenepoya deemed to be university, and we are extremely grateful to the Chancellor and the Vice Chancellor and the entire medical college and the hospital. Health, as we said, is very important for one's well-being. Unfortunately, many suffer due to ill health today, and also those of us are good and we do not know what happens to us. Sometimes we also suffer without our knowledge. Many of us are getting so many illnesses these days, and we need to have these health camps quite often. And to have this health camp in an institution like ours, where we have got almost about 1,000 employees here. And this was a wonderful thought by the Sacaa and all of us here, saying that we need to do something for our faculty members. And that's how we have begun this wonderful venture today. And we are grateful to all the faculty members of Dr. Yenepoya deemed to be university, from the medical college, the doctors, the nurses, and also the PG students to volunteer today to come over here to support this wonderful venture. I'm also grateful to the Vice Chancellor. He's a good friend of St. Aloysius Institutions. He has come many times as chief guest and also enlightened us on various health issues, and a person who always supports the poor and the marginalized along with the Chancellor. So Yenepoya deemed to be university has already shown us the way in Mangalore as a wonderful, credible institution which is always there for the poor and the marginalized, and they're supporting them to see that the whole population remains healthy, and health is our well-being. This is very important, and this kind of ventures I'm sure we continuously appreciate here in Mangalore, and St. Aloysius College is forever grateful to the entire family of Yenepoyas for the constant support. They have been getting several contributions from the Chancellor and strong support, and we are also in the threshold of becoming a deemed to be university, and we need continuous support from the Yenepoya family to see that we also collaborate with them and move forward in this wonderful venture of being the deemed to be university. We are also trying to elevate ourselves in various ways. We have been giving general education from many, many years, almost 144 years. And we have been contributing a lot, and both the institutions have similar vision and mission. So this is very important for us to collaborate. I'm grateful to once again to all the faculty members, and especially our PRO, Ms. Shilpa D'Souza, for organizing it here very well. Thank you. God bless you all.
Thank you, Father, for your words of support. St. Aloysius Institutions is helmed by a figure who is ever keen on ensuring the well-being and prosperity of the staff and students who seek shelter under its umbrella. In our rector, Reverend Father Melvin Joseph Pinto S.J., we can always rely on a lifeline of support and encouragement. I invite you, Father, to deliver the presidential address.
Good morning to you all. Dear Dr. Abdullah Kunni, the Chancellor of the Yenepoya University, Dr. Vijay Kumar, the Vice Chancellor of the Yenepoya University, Reverend Dr. Praveen Matis, the Principal, Mr. Sunil Kunda, the President of the Sacaa, Dr. Charles Furtado, the Director of the Admin Block, members of the staff of Yenepoya, members of the staff of St. Aloysius College, and all of you gathered here. It's been a rare occasion when we are having a free medical camp here. But if you had listened to Dr. Vijay Kumar, he made a presentation of what the university is doing. And I think I think he put it in a nutshell. If I have to continue waxing eloquent about whatever Dr. Abdullah Kunni and his team is doing with the Yenepoya University, I think the whole day wouldn't be sufficient. I should say he's not just an alumnus, but he's a grateful alumnus. Grateful not just to St. Aloysius, not just to St. Aloysius, but to society. He often says that we have received from society, we have to give to society. And what I feel most touched is that he goes to the poorest of the poor. And all these endeavors are to reach out to the poorest of poor, regardless of caste, color, religion, whatever. And that is the beauty of it. That, even a person who otherwise would die ignorantly, because of their ignorance, they don't even know that they would require a medical checkup. And we know what cancer does. It kills silently without even you knowing till the last minute. Dr. Vijay Kumar explained what it does. And therefore, a health check is important. We conceived this idea, as Father Praveen said, when we visited Dr. Abdullah Kunji some months ago with his classmate, Mr. N.G. Mohan. They are great friends. And so we had for a little while when we were speaking, the only thing we were talking about was what are the various things that we can do together? What are the things how can we reach out to society? And I think this is the way we work, because our mind works like this, no? When we keep telling ourselves that we are men and women for others, we think, what should we do for society? I think Dr. Vijay Kumar also has that in his mind, because he's also a Jesuit alumnus from the Loyola College in Chennai. And so we think when like-minded people come together, beautiful ideas are generated. And I would like to be grateful to you, not just for this medical camp that you all are giving to our staff, but I suppose to all the entire taluk and the district and the state. I'm glad that you're reaching out to the other districts as well. So when we are known to be a district with highest literacy, I would like to know that someday we can call also the health index, if there is something of that sort, that the South Canara and the Udupi districts are of the highest health index in the country. That should be because we have got such lovely educational as well as health institutions in our district. May that be our endeavor. May that be support from all of you. It is we who take decisions on the top, meeting together and so on. But I think there are people who have been organizing this, planning for this for a long time. I think Ms. Shilpa from our institution and Dr. Ashwini from Yenepoya University, I think they have been sitting together, and the rest of the team of them. I congratulate them for spending time like this and taking time out to take care of all our health. May our endeavors carry on. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you, Father. We are elated to have your blessings. Voltaire once remarked that appreciation is a wonderful thing, for it makes what is excellent in others belong to us as well. To end this inauguration on a positive note, I request Mr. Sunil Kundar, President of Sacaa, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Gratitude is the best attitude. Dr. Yenepoya Abdullah Kunni, Honorable Chancellor of Yenepoya University, deemed to be university, and also we know the Yenepoya Hospital, which is a class apart in our city, which stands for mostly at the height of all affairs for the humanity, has been serving the society since many years. And as we all know, Dr. Abdullah is one of the gems that has been produced by this institution. He has been very supportive to the institution, to our mother institution. And immense gratitude towards him for providing this medical assistance, medical help, the vital medical help towards our staff. I would like to extend a token of respect to him with the small memento. Rector, I request Reverend Father Rector to hand over the. We have with us Dr. Abdullah's team, eminent doctors, Dr. Vice Chancellor, Dr. M. Vijay Kumar, and Dr. Ashwini, Dr. Jalaluddin, and all the PG and nurses, all the supporting staff. We are, from the bottom of our heart, we extend our gratitude towards all of you. As a token of respect, we would like to hand over a small memento to Dr. Vijay Kumar. I would like to request our principal to hand over the honors. And we have our head of the institution, Reverend Father Rector, Melvin Pinto SJ, who has been always the guiding factor, who has been, without his support, we would never be able to achieve any event in this institution. So I convey my heartfelt gratitude towards him. Flower bouquet. Please hand over a flower bouquet to Reverend Father Rector. We have our leader par excellence, Reverend Father Principal Praveen Martis. I would like to convey my heartfelt thanks to him. Please honor him with a bouquet. I request Mr. N.G. Mohan. We have with us Dr. Charles Furtado, Dean of Administrative Block. He has been instrumental in conducting this event today. With his support, I have enormous gratitude towards him. Please hand over a flower bouquet to him. We have Mr. N.G. Mohan, my senior most colleague in executive committee. He has been the live wire of this event. Without him, this event would have not happened. He, right from the beginning, conceived this idea. He pursued this event to happen with his close friend, Honorable Dr. Abdullah Kunni. I have a great respect for him. As a token of respect, please hand over a small bouquet to him. Also, we have today to have this event happen, the efforts of the organizing committee led by Dr. Shilpa D'Souza, Ms. Asinta, and student volunteers. I thank from the bottom of my heart each one of them, and also we have respect for Shilpa for her ideas and all that, all the way she took the leadership, and I hope in future also I will take help from her. And we have student volunteers for the prayer. National anthem will be taking place. Prayer, Gaman and team. Thanks a lot, Gaman and team. Stage arrangements. Students Lorena, Jeetan, Ryan, and Sanvi. A lot of respect and thanks to you people. Miss Asinta once again for the backdrop, and Mr. Sean for green welcome, and the MC, not the last, not the least, Mr. Naveen D. Almeida. Thanks a lot. Thanks for and all.
Thank you, sir, and I would like to place on record your role in today's camp as well. Prior to ending this and starting the medical camp,